Welcome to GISTUBE TV, your home for everything entertainment. We bring celebrity lifestyle news, happenings across the world. We bring to you social events, anything at all that interests you. You're going to find it on this channel. Just go through our content. You will become glued. I promise you that. So subscribe already and click on the bell button. That is what is going to notify you of updates and interesting gists like this one when we have them for your viewing pleasure.
See now, when I want to make video about this man, I say he's a he. It seems like I'm not being serious. He has identified himself in the court of law as a male when he was questioned about his gender. But the more interesting part of this is people are saying they are just using him as a scapegoat. And what is the correlation of stepping on Naira and 6 months in jail? But then remember that I told you in a prior video, also on this channel. Welcome to this channel, by the way. It's always good to ask. It's always very good to have you. If this is your first time here, come. You're welcome home. Now, in a prior video, I told you that Idris Okuneye, that's Bobrisky, that's the person we are talking about in this video, if you've not caught on, that his lawyer mentioned, that was earlier when they postponed the sentencing to Tuesday before the public holiday happened, and was sentenced now on Friday, the 12th of April, 2024, where he admitted that he was guilty, and he said that they should temper justice with mercy on him, and he's going to use his office and his position in society to educate more people on how to treat the Naira, yes? His lawyer said the maximum they would give him is either 6 months or 50,000 naira bail, and he was very certain that he was going to get a 50,000 naira bail sentencing and not jail time. But look at it now, the judge has insisted and found him guilty. Of course, he admitted guilt, and they have said that this man should go and do 6 months in jail with no option of fine. So Bobrisky is going to be gone for. But wait, I'm quite curious. This 6 month thingy, how many what's the word now? How many months is he actually going to serve? Because I know that there is a way this whole thing runs, right? There's a way this whole thing runs. If it's 6 months, if it's like a year, maybe you're going to be doing a few months. So this is 6 months. How many months is he actually going to be serving? How many months is he going to be gone for? Because it's obvious now that we are going to be referring to him as he, and hopefully when it comes out, he's going to say, don't call me female again. Someone is even saying, why didn't he tell the judge that he is mommy of Lagos? Anyways, Federal High Court sitting in Lagos as jailed cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, popularly referred to as Bobrisky, with no option of fine. Justice Abimbola Awogboro handed down a 6 month sentence to Okuneye, who has been in detention since his arrest last week. The Economic and Financial Crime Commission had arraigned him on a 6-count charge. 2 of the charges were later dropped while he pled guilty to Naira abuse, but pleaded for mercy as a first-time offender. Some people are now saying this is because the Nigerian government have also been looking for something to, pin on him, but because of his position and the people of influence that he knows, they could not do nothing to him, right? But now look at what is happening. He has to now go to jail, and it's now looking like what VDM, Very Dark Man, said he did. Is it actually the truth? Is it actually the truth? Is that what happened? Because Very Dark Man said that he intentionally put himself out there, so that we're going to arrest him, so that we'll have, we'll be able to communicate and talk with some other persons of influence in the Nigerian police force about Bobrisky. And so they just pawn the old Naira abuse thinking on, because also while he was under arrest and we're still investigating this case and trying him, some other Nigerians were like, a lot of Nigerians are guilty of this abuse of Naira. A lot of even political officers, political stakeholders, political appointees, they are guilty of stepping on the Naira, abusing the Naira in parties and whatnot. Idris is, and that's not going to be the first time. I mean, the video circulating of him spraying and stepping on Naira is not the first video of Bobrisky that will be out there of him spraying You know, he's even held events himself where they sprayed him and whatnot. So it's like several things could have happened. Why is this now the one that we are taking and holding? But so they are saying that it's just a witch on something. Someone even said Emefiele has been arraigned now for how many months over plenty things, and we are yet to sentence him. But look at what they did to Bobrisky. But I'm just still very much curious that how many months is he actually going to be serving? If you are very familiar with the Nigerian constitution, the Nigerian law, and know what the court says and whatnot, you can let me know, because since there's no option of fine, it means it has to actually be behind bars regardless, and it's going to be remanded behind bars. So it's going to be in his record. This is something that you can expunge much later. I want to know what the impact and the influence of this, what the impact of this is going to be on Bobrisky himself. Someone is more like, what cell are they going to put him in, male or female? But since you're already identified as a male himself, definitely they are going to be putting him in a male cell. It's going to be with the male criminals. It's going to be in the cell with them, right? And someone is saying, get him a shaving stick. I even saw one recently because there's an image of Bobrisky on the internet of him, you know, having grown mustache because he's not been able to properly take care of himself and whatnot. And they're like, it's Bobrisky that offended. It's Idris that is serving the sentence. It's Idris that is guilty. It's Idris that they have remanded. So yeah, he's going to serve his sentencing as Idris Okoneye, because that is what he is and who he is legally and in the eyes of the law. Is this going to serve as a deterrent now? Because this is not the first time that a popular person will also, like I mentioned prior, if you want to catch up on all of the Bobrisky gist, you can just, you know, on this channel, they will link the video on this channel, and then you can also do well to just go through our other content. You would see the gist about Bobrisky, and in fact even Very Dark Man himself, how the whole thing started between them, and eventually for it to get to this point where Bobrisky was at. This is not Bobrisky's first rodeo with the EFCC though, but this is the first time that he is going to actually be arrested, which is why I'm quite curious to see what impact this will have, and also what impact this will have on other celebrities. Are we going to see a reduction in how people treat the naira, especially in public parties and what have you? Are we going to have situation, because someone is like, okay, the next best thing is this thing that people have already been doing. If you have an event, you're going to print your own kind of money so that we will not lose the feferity. Did I just say feferity? The fun fair that comes with spraying money. You know, and then the people can buy it with cash, you know, that would make the transfer, and then they can still get to spray something and whatnot, buy with money, make transfers and whatnot. Is that what we're going to be seeing more of, or is this going to be a one-off thing? It's just like, oh, we want to make a scapegoat out of you situation. Is that what this is still going to continue to be? I'm quite curious to know what's up and hear what your thoughts and opinions are, and I'm also quite interested in seeing what the reactions of people would be. People who call Idris their best friend, people on social media who have a special relationship with him. Are they going to come here and say free Bobrisky? I want to see the conversation that is going to ensue now that Bobrisky has been sentenced. I would like to hear what people have to say about it, and we can start with you in the comment section. You can share your opinion, your thoughts on Bobrisky's sentencing. Is now going to be doing 6 months in jail. I don't know what that correlates as in real time, how many months or how many days is that means for him, because there's no option of fine. He's going to have to say for him to what's the word now, to he's going to have to complete his sentencing, or maybe he could appeal it. Is there an option of appeal? Can he appeal this? Can we have this drag on for longer? I'm just quite curious to see what's going to happen. His lawyer is there to say nothing. So if there are more details in the course of all of these matters and other matters arising, definitely going to let you know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.